This is a tutorial on how to add custom geo-positioned cheer points in RaceJoy. This feature allows you to have audio messages automatically delivered to participants who are using RaceJoy as they reach certain geographic positions on the course. Races can use RaceJoy's cheer point tool as an element of gamification and as a creative way to engage participants during the race. These could be encouraging messages at the start, a tough spot on the course, a congratulations cheer from a sponsor, or a message as they're passing by a local sponsor. You could also use these to alert participants of special directions on the course for areas you know that are difficult or where people tend to get off course. Here are a couple of examples.
Go! Get 'em!
From Glass City Marathon.
Congratulations! Congratulations!
From Fidelity Bank.
It's super easy to add cheer points to your course in RaceJoy's mapping tool. You simply apply the cheer points to the map you have loaded in RaceJoy by going to your race dashboard in the map area and click Adjust Course Map. First, you need to decide the location you want the message to play. You can either add a message to play at one of the existing mile markers or at any place in between the markers. When deciding the location, consider that participants are receiving audio progress updates at each of the existing mile markers. These provide them with their elapsed time, pace, and estimated finish time. If you add the cheer point to an existing milestone, for example at mile 2, the message would play about 30 seconds after the audio progress alert. To add a cheer to an existing mile marker, simply click on the existing marker and then the cheer point tab on the upper part of the pop-up. Then, select the audio file, which I'll talk about in just a minute. If you're adding a cheer point somewhere in between the existing mile markers, add a cheer marker by clicking on the pinpoint icon on the upper right part of the screen and then the location you want the cheer to play. Then select the hand tool at the upper part of the screen to set up the cheer location. When adding a new marker in between the milestones, you will need to name the cheer, like shown here, Cheer Getty. You will also choose your audio marker category and the icon to be displayed on the map. Once you have the cheer marked on the map, you need to set up the audio file to be played. To enable a cheer, go to the cheer point on the pop-up. You can have a pre-recorded audio file played, or you can type in a message to be played in audio format. You can also combine a pre-recorded audio file and a typed message for further customization. I'll now go through each of these options individually. You have a couple of options with the pre-recorded audio files. You can choose to use one of RaceJoy's pre-recorded audio cheer files. There are many to choose from, and these can be sampled by accessing the cheer section of the app. You simply select the cheer you'd like to be played, like shown here on the screen. RaceJoy's cheers are categorized so you can search for what you want quickly. Here are a couple of examples.
Pick it up, 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 pick it up.
Incredible!
Or you can upload your own custom MP3 file to be played at the geolocation. You could upload a sound file recorded by your event or sponsor, or you could use a short music clip. Make sure to keep these brief. We recommend that nothing is longer than 45 seconds. Jamestown Road Races chose this option and recorded historical vignettes that played at certain points along their course. Here's a sample of their recorded audio cheer.
One of the most scenic views on the course. Look to your left at the Newport Pell Bridge. This is the longest suspension bridge in New England.
You can also choose to just write a custom message that is relayed to participants in audio format. For example, One race used smelling Starbucks, get a free treat at the finish line. It's important to note that there is a 255 character limit on custom typed messages. These messages should be brief. Watch on screen to see how this was done. Here's what it sounded like. So, you can use audio files or send text-to-audio messages. And you can choose to blend the two where a pre-recorded audio file is combined with a spoken written message. Sierra Nevada was a sponsor at the Pittsburgh Marathon, and the race organizers combined RaceJoy's audio cheer clip with a text-to-audio message. In this case, the text-to-audio message will always follow the audio file. Here's what it sounded like.
Crack open a cold Sierra Nevada at the finish.
This was a great example of providing a sponsor message that was contextual and added to the participants' experience. We highly recommend that you avoid using straight advertising in your Geo-Cheer points to encourage user satisfaction. The messages should be contextual to the course, providing a relevant message to what the participants are experiencing in that moment. Our recommendation is to include no more than 4 or 5 cheer points on courses for the average half marathon or marathon distance. Consider the fact that participants receive audio alerts at every mile for the progress updates, and many play music throughout the event to help keep their pace. We don't want to disrupt participants' race day experience, but add nice elements of surprise. And of course, once you've added your cheer point, don't forget to click Save. This is definitely a step that you don't want to forget. You are now set to creatively engage with your participants during the race in a fun and unique way.